Hey everybody, this is Ryan and we're going to go over the chords for Superstition like this. So our very first chord that we're going to look at is a B7 chord. But the reason why you may want to learn how to play this B7 chord versus the one that you learned in school is because this is a movable shape and you can move it across the neck. So that way you can play your B flat 7 super easily, your A flat 7 super easily. It's just a good voicing to know to be able to play these dominant chords a lot easier. Otherwise, you'd be playing this. Which, like, I can do that, but if I don't have to do that, I'm not going to do that. And I don't think that you would either. So let's get started. We have this B7. So it's first finger, 7th fret on the low E. Your first finger is muting this A string. Then your middle finger is on the 7th fret of the D. And then your ring finger is on the 8th fret of the G. And then your first finger is muting the B and the high E string. So we have this. One more time. Now, the easy way to do this riff is to take this shape and we're going to move it up 1 fret, just the entire thing. Again, this is a movable shape. So now this is a C dominant 7. And then once we do that, move it back down, B7, move it back down again. Now we have a B flat 7 and move it back down again. This is an A7. So if you wanted to use the A7 and B7 that you learned in school, that's totally fine. The reason why you may want to use these voicings for this riff is because it's just very easy to use the economy of motion because it's the same shape, but you're just going up and down 1 fret. Now what the right hand's doing is doing down strums. Up to the B, and then it goes like that. So those are 16th note triplets. You don't have to play the 16th note triplets. Whenever I do them, I'm typically playing this riff like as though I'm pretending to hold a pick and I'm alternate picking. But as soon as I get to that part, I let go of that because I can go this fast, but it's kind of sloppy. But what I do instead is I'll use my middle finger to do down strums, and then I use my thumb to do up strums, and it's a lot faster. And I add some wrist motion in there too. So I can strum really fast doing strums that way. So anyway, that's the right hand and that's these chords. Now the other way to play this riff is like this. So you can see that chord was a little different. This chord right here is a C diminished chord, and this is also a movable shape. So this might be a good one for you to know. So we have the middle finger on the 8th fret of the low E, then our middle finger is muting the A, then our pointer finger is doing 7th fret on the D, our ring finger is doing the 8th fret on the G, and then we have our B string, and we have our high E string. So it sounds like this. Very crunchy sounding. And if you remember from music theory class, there's really only 3 true diminished chords. We have this one, and then this one, and then this is the same as that. You move them up by up or down 3 frets, and they're the same diminished chord. So what that would look like if we did it slowly would be like this. Here we go. To B flat, to A, and then 16th notes. And then on that very last chord, this is a B7, I'm playing it, and then I'm fretting, and I'm pushing down as I'm sliding down, and doing it very fast. Afterwards, I'll add just some dead notes just to make it a little bit more percussive. Otherwise, it sounds like this. And then it's kind of hard maybe to find where the downbeat is, but you could do and then jump back into the riff. So that was the chords for Superstition, and I will see y'all in the practice video.